the 730 project, day 60. So I was thrilled this afternoon when I saw that the editing software that I'm using came out with a new build for their beta software. I thought, great, finally my troubles are over. They will have addressed these things. And I look at the developer's notes and, oh, we fixed this glitch and that glitch and everything, and yet I still cannot upload video anywhere. I can't upload to YouTube. I cannot save to my photos library. I cannot export anywhere. And I'm thinking, am I the only person running iOS beta software? I mean, like, all these apps are updating because iOS 13 is officially out now. All of these other apps are updating things, like the Mail app that I use, not the standard Apple one. I use AirMail. After this last public beta, it was iOS public beta. AirMail, I could not open the mail. I'd click on it, nothing happened. Click on it, nothing happened. I'm like, what's going on? They updated with iOS 13 support now, and all of a sudden it's fixed, And I realized that maybe some of the stuff with this editing software is more complicated than a mail app. I'm just guessing. I don't know how things work on the back end, but this is the thing about the company, is that initially, the very first time I had an issue with something, I emailed support. I said, hey, this is going on. I give them all the information that they're going to want, right? And a couple of days later, I hear back and they say, hey, try this, try that. Okay, great. I have now contacted them 2 different times over the last 2 weeks with the same information, saying, look, I'm getting these error messages. I can't get the videos out of the app. I need help with this, please. And I've not heard one thing. Not the way to run a software company, guys and gals. So, but I'm invested in it. I'm invested in this app. And so, I don't know. I mean, I may not be invested much longer because I need to get my content out, right? So, that's going on. Did 2 practice exams today for my technician class ham radio license test that I will be taking in a few days, and did not pass the first one and did pass the second one. So whatever's going on with ADD brain, it seems to be settling down, and so I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Like, yes, there is a possibility that I can that I can pass this thing. And it's one of those things where I don't think the exam is meant to be difficult. It's just a lot of information with things that I have, until I started studying this, I had no familiarity with. So, like, when I took my music therapy boards, I'm like, if I don't know this stuff by now, I'm in trouble anyway, right? So, yeah, it's a different situation. So, yeah, I don't know. Got some good work done today. Unpacking. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I made papaya salad, which is one of my favorite things in the world, and it just so happens where I'm living now, you can grow papayas. And when we were at church on Sunday, they had some produce from the garden that's there at church, free for the taking for anyone. And I did not notice this table. I love things like that. We do not have a garden yet, but they had all they had left on the table, because they said, hey, this came from the garden, here, help yourself, sort of thing. And so I went over, the only thing they had left were these 2 green papayas. I said, those are green papayas, yes? And yeah. And I said, that's what you make papaya salad out of. And the person said, yes, it is. So I looked up a little recipe, was also thrilled that I found a place not far from us that has Thai chilies, which I love and are not always easy to find. So I now have what appears to be reliable source for those. And, you know, I mean, I looked up a recipe. I order this when we go to Thai restaurants, and it's, you know, it's usually pretty expensive for, you know, I mean, like anywhere from like $8 to $12 for a salad. And it's usually pretty decent size, but I'm like, wow, that's, you know, So I'm like, for a salad, you know, even something like a papaya salad, I'm like, that seems a little pricey to me. And I mean, it's like that everywhere. But after making it 2 times now, because I made I made batch with slightly orange papaya, so that thing was getting ripe, which is not what you want for papaya salad, but I made it anyway. It was the largest one that I had. And the first time turned out really well, especially for me making it the first time. So I guess I got a good basic recipe, and I think long term I'm going to have to tone it down. Well, it was good enough, the fact that my partner, who typically does not like papaya salad, said that she liked it, and she actually ate some of it. So, yay me. Traditionally, it's made with fish sauce too. I'm not a fan of fish sauce, so I used tamari instead. We avoid gluten in the house in general, so to make it available for everyone, I use tamari, which is, for those of you that are not foodies like myself, tamari is soy sauce that is gluten-free, because the way it's made. In the United States, most of the soy sauce that we have does have wheat in it. So yeah, so I made another batch of that tonight. I think I'm probably gonna have to do like 2 chilies per batch to make it a little more palatable for everybody else that eats it in the house. I like 3, you know, I could go 4 chilies maybe, but anyway, I'm just rambling now, and so I think that's gonna be it for now, because I could probably go on talking for 20 minutes, but who wants that all in one shot, right? So this has been day 60. I will be back here on day 61.